Hey, do you want to learn some American slang? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 more slang terms for 2021. And this video is a little longer because it's a video class. You will learn each of the 5 slang terms. You're going to learn how to pronounce them because it's important to know how to pronounce slang properly so that you sound natural. You're going to learn some examples. The goal of this class is to teach you how to use these expressions in normal conversation. And I do offer classes on Zoom like this for groups and for individuals. So if you're interested in having class with me, you can just send me an email. My email is listed in the description. This is also my email here. All right, so let's go. Ready to learn some slang? Now, these are the terms that we are going to learn in the class. Let's have a little preview. Here I have the terms. Here I have the definitions, but they are mixed up. They are mixed up. The terms are, I'm dead, throwing shade. Hey, bae, your hair is snatched, or what a gag. So the terms are mixed up. So right now I want you to pause the video and I want you to try to match up the terms with the definitions. So what do you think I'm dead means? Do you think that means the one I love? Do you think it means a joke? Do you think it means laughing hard? Do you think that's an insult? Or do you think it means trendy or looks great? So pause the video right now and try to match them up. And then I will explain each one. And at the end, we will do this again to see how well you do. All right, slang term number 1 is dead. Dead. What is the origin of this slang? Well, the traditional definition is used to describe something that's no longer alive. So, of course, as a slang expression, it's something different. I can't say I'm dead if I'm literally dead, right? So, let me give you some examples and see if you can guess what it means. Example number 1, you are so hilarious. I am dead. Just stop. Stop. Example number 2, I am so dead right now from that video. I'm so dead. So what do you think it means? What do you think? Can you guess? Yeah, I think you probably guessed that it means I'm laughing really hard. So you are so hilarious. I'm laughing really hard. Stop. Or I am so laughing. I'm laughing so hard right now from that video. So that's what it means. So instead of saying I'm laughing really hard, you can say I'm dead. I'm dead. Stop. I'm dead. So again, it means I'm laughing hard or dying from laughter. It also has another meaning. It means really tired. So for example, I worked a lot today. I am dead. It means I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Or it can also mean that you're in big trouble, right? So, for example, oh no, I forgot to tell my mom that I was going out after school. I didn't tell her. She's probably wondering where I am. I am so dead when I get home, right? So you're in big trouble. All right, let's practice the pronunciation because with slang, it's important that you say it in kind of a relaxed way. If you say it too formally or robotically, it sounds really strange. So the way to say it is, I am so dead right now. Like that. Can you say it for me? Try it. Again, I am so dead right now. Okay, good, very good. All right, so can you finish the sentence? Can you finish the sentence? Try to think about it. I was so dead when. So when was the last time that you laughed really hard? I was so dead when I watched that Netflix series last night. I was so dead. Or I was so dead when I was watching my little niece. She's so cute. She's so funny. I was so dead watching her, right? So dead. Term number 2 is throw shade. And what's the origin of that? Well, shade literally is the darkness or coolness that comes when sunlight is blocked. So in the picture here, this is shade. This is shade. So let me give you some examples. I checked my phone. I checked my phone for a second when Joe totally threw shade at me, saying some of us don't need to be glued to our phones every minute of the day. So what do you think it means that Joe totally threw shade at me? What do you think? Or number two, my mom always makes me feel shade when she says, is that really what you're going to wear? So what does it mean that I felt shade? What do you think? Or number three, I refuse to be friends with her. She is so shady and mean. She's so shady and mean. So what is the meaning? Well, it means to subtly or indirectly disrespect or insult someone or give an expression of disapproval. So in the first one, Joe was kind of insulting me, basically saying that, I'm on my phone all the time when I only checked it for a second. So he threw shade at me. He insulted me. And number two, my mom made me feel insulted or offended. She always makes me feel offended when she says this, is that really what you're going to wear? Yes, it's what I'm going to wear. She offended me and she insulted me. She threw shade at me. And I felt it. I felt insulted. And number three, I refuse to be friends with her. She's so shady. So she's shady, meaning that she's really mean. She's an insulting type of person. Now, there is another definition for a shady person. A shady person is someone who deceives other people or is kind of a suspicious type person. You're not quite sure about that person. You don't think that they're a good person. Then you say, gosh, they're kind of shady. They're kind of suspicious. What they do is a little suspicious. I don't think I should trust that person. So you can't trust a shady person. That's another definition of shady. But this shade, throw shade, means to insult someone or disrespect someone or make them feel insulted when they feel shaded. All right, so you can throw shade, you can feel shade, or you can be shady, or someone can be shady. So let's practice the pronunciation. Don't throw shade, girl. Try it. Don't throw shade, girl. Again, with slang, we want to sound kind of relaxed when we say it. Don't say, don't throw shade, girl, too robotic, or don't throw shade, girl, too formal. Again, relaxed. Don't throw shade, girl. Yeah, that's it. All right, so can you share a time when someone threw shade at you? I want you to think, when is the last time that someone insulted you or disrespected you? When did someone throw shade at you? And is there someone in your life who's shady? Think about it. Any shady people in your life? Hopefully not. Hopefully you stay away from them, right? Shady, throw shade. All right, our third expression for 2021 is bae. Bae. So let's see some examples and see if you can guess what it means. Hey, bae, let's go to the movies. Hey, bae, let's go to the movies. Or you're the one for me. I love you, bae. So what do you think bae means? What's your guess? Let's see. Well, the origin of it, what's the origin? Some people say that this phrase is an acronym or an abbreviation for before anyone else, see BAE, before anyone else, or it's another way of describing that special someone. Other people say that it's just short for baby, short for baby. So what does it mean? It's a way to say baby or sweetheart to the one you love, that you're romantically involved with. You wouldn't say this to your children or other family members. It's just to someone whom you're romantically involved with. Hey, babe. It's just a sweet way to, say sweetheart or baby. So let's practice it. Can you practice the pronunciation with me? Let's try it. Hey, bae. So you're going to say it in kind of a soft way because it's like, hey, baby. Like you would say, baby, hey, baby, hey, bae. It's kind of a cute way to say baby, baby. So who's your bae? Do you have a bae? Think about it. Who's your bae? My bae is, who's your bae? Or can you think of some other words for bae? Like baby, sweetheart, darling, honey. I'm sure you have a lot in your language, right? Every language has these kind of, we call them terms of endearments or sweet ways to refer to the person we love, darling. So would you use this term, bae? It's usually used by like younger people, actually. It would be a little strange if we're an older person to call someone their bae, but you know, you could if you're really, really love, right? Sweet way to say baby. All right, term number 4 is snatched. Snatched. What does this mean, snatched? All right, let's look at some examples. See if you can guess what it means. So anything from your eyebrows to your outfit can be snatched. Your eyebrows are slaying. They're snatched. Or example number 2, your outfit is slaying too. It's snatched. Or whoa, those pants, snatched. So what do you think it means, snatched? Can you think a guess? Well, it is used to describe anything that looks really good or is really current or trendy. That's what it means, to describe anything that looks really good or is really current or trendy, snatched. So let's practice the pronunciation here. That's snatched. Can you try it for me? That's snatched. Good, very good. So can you tell somebody, I know you're not in a group class right now, but if you were in my group class right now, I would have you practicing this with another classmate. But if not, maybe you can practice with someone around you. Can you tell them that something's snatched? Hey, your hat is snatched. Ooh, love it. Maybe it's really trendy, really new, right? Or your jacket. Your jacket is snatched. It usually refers to something that has to do with your appearance. Okay, when something is looking really good, then you can say that it's snatched. All right, term number 5 is gag. Gag. So let's look at some examples. The comedian told me a really funny gag. Really funny gag. What do you think gag means here? What do you think? Or John spent a lot of money and time planning a surprise birthday for Mallory. The gag is that Mallory does not like surprises. Or that series made me laugh so hard. I was gagging. I was gagging. Gagging. So what do you think it means? And by the way, when we do slang, a lot of times we take off the G. So instead of gagging, we'll say gagging. We'll just drop that like G sound at the end. Gagging, like I-N, in. So what do you think it means? What's a gag? Well, what's the origin of it? A gag is a piece of cloth that is used over someone's mouth to silence them. It's kind of awful, you know, to be gagged. It's what you would see on TV or whatever when someone's been kidnapped. They're gagged. And to gag also means to choke on something. So say you're eating something and you're choking, you're gagging. You can't breathe, right? So the idea is to experience something that's so funny that it makes you unable to speak, or it's like you're, you know, choking. You're choking. So then the meaning of it is, it means a joke. Like in example number 1, the comedian told a really funny gag. He told a really funny joke. Or it can mean a crazy or unbelievable thing. Like John spent a lot of money and time planning a surprise birthday party for Mallory. The unbelievable thing or the crazy thing is that Mallory doesn't like surprises. Or number 3, that series made me laugh so hard. I was like choking. I was like laughing so hard. So it has a very similar meaning in example number 3 to I'm dead. They're synonymous expressions. synonymous expressions. So let's practice it. I am so gagging. Try it. I'm so gagging. Yes, it means that you're you're laughing really hard. You're gagging. You're gagging. All right. So what usually makes you gag? What makes you laugh? Or finish the sentence. The gag was. What's something unbelievable that happened or a crazy situation? The gag was. The gag was. All right. So gag. All right. So let's do our matchup here. So we started with these terms. I asked you to pause the video and match them up. I'm going to ask you to pause the video now and match them up. And then I'm going to share with you the answers. All right, so pause the video and see if you can match up the terms now. All right, so you should have paused the video by now. You should have tried to match them up. Let's check your answers. Okay, so I'm dead. What's it mean? It means laughing hard. Laughing hard. Throwing shade. What's it mean? It means insult. So throwing shade means to insult someone, right? Hey, bae. That's the term that you're going to use for one that you love. One that you love. Your hair so snatched is it looks trendy or it looks great. And what a gag, a joke or unbelievable thing. All right, well, thank you so much for watching my class. These are what my classes are like. I do teach online, so if you want to have a class with me, either a group class or a private class, we can do it. We can do it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it. Please subscribe as well. Please share. These kind of things really, really, really help me. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.